energy efficiency. So I request the Jethwa sir to deliver his speech. Meanwhile, I request the dignitaries on the dais to take a seat on the first row of the audience. So today's theme within 40 minutes he will complete this. Meanwhile, you can have questions during the presentation. Also, you can have questions, or at the end of the his next lecture will be from the ADA.
Good evening.
बरोबर છે બરોબર.
Okay.
First of all, I must thankful to Institute of Engineers India and our society for inviting this lecture on the topic of energy conservation. Generally, each and everybody is knowing about the energy conservation, and generally most of the people believe energy conservation means saving of the electricity. We are, if saving the electricity, we can say okay, we are doing the energy conservation like this. But first of all, we have to understand numbers of kinds of energy in form of the solid, liquid and gaseous form. So we have to conserve all kind of energies to protect our earth, reduce the carbon emission and reduce the carbon footprint also. Generally, we are doing lot of activities in a day. We cannot calculate our carbon footprint. Each and every human being have different carbon footprint. If I am calculating my activities and I have to plant tree in a year 10, 20, 25 like this. Each and everybody have different figures. We have to plant trees to reduce our carbon footprint to net zero. This is general. Generally, carbon emission in developed country, all are knowing about things, okay, what developed countries did in past, and carbon emission increased day by day. Still, carbon emission is increased, and in India, even though we are knowing, we are not implementing number of things to do. Even though we are knowing, we cannot go by the sharing the pool by car and anything. Even though we can learn through institute, we can number of advice and research papers also are there. Generally, energy conservation is related with the global warming and climate changes. Climate changes and global warming we are facing, and we are seeing drastic change in the atmosphere and day-to-day activities. And today's newspaper also have a report. More than 39 cities are on red alert mode as a carbon emission issues. It's a big issues of human health, not human health, also any kind of animals, trees. This is big issues for the each and everybody. And ultimately, what will happen? Earth temperature will increase, and earth temperature will increase, and our sea water level increase day by day. Then numbers of cities submerged in the water, and salty water comes on the land. So biodiversity will come in future. This is the big effect. Also, cyclone will increase, numbers of weather effect. You can see in last 10 years, rain system is changing. Kutch and Saurashtra region, more rain. So this is the very what we are facing in our day-to-day life. I am talking about. So this is very essential part for energy conservation, and due to this, Government of India is highly sensitive, and in 2012, PET scheme is coming, perform, achieve and trade, and numbers of big carbon emission industries identified. 6 industries first of all identified, and most of the carbon emission from the thermal power station. So thermal power station, then pulp mills, textile mills, cement industries like this added, and target is given to reduce the auxiliary power consumption and heat rate to each and every industries. Then what happened? Generally, I am sharing about our GSCCL journey in carbon reduction in carbon emission and auxiliary power consumption. First of all, when these activities will start, I was at Vanapuri, and first time energy efficiency cell new section is developed under me, and we have started one by one identifying application of the auxiliaries, which auxiliaries is consuming more energy, which activities we have to do so we can reduce the carbon emission, and we can save the fuels directly, indirectly fuel saving. So we are first of all make a team and visiting each and every plant areas and identify wastages and everything in our plants, and we have decided that we go through the regular based energy audit of big equipment, and with the help of the ERDA we have did through 2 years constantly energy audit of numbers of equipments, and we find out air filter, then cooling tower, numbers of equipments are there. We lose huge quantum of the energy from there, and leakages, thermal insulation audit we did. So each and every activities have an impact, and we have calculated each and every audit in terms of the fuel saving and terms of money saving. If I am doing these activities, how much payback period is there, how much fuel is saving. Then GSCCL is the first power generating company in the country. We did successful turbine R&D. In 2017, we did turbine R&D. Entire turbine we are replacing with high energy efficiency turbine, and NMZ turbine, Russian design turbine is there. So we have replaced with new design, and Baumann stage we replaced, and for these activities we have gained more than 350 kilocalorie per kg saving. So it's a huge saving. And in terms of fuel, we can say per year 2 lakhs metric ton we save the fuel. Per month our saving is more than 5 crores in terms of rupees, and in terms of carbon dioxide 0.22 to 0.21 million metric ton carbon dioxide emission reduction. So this is big achievement, and now we are going for another 4 units. So this is such kind of journeys we have started to reduce our carbon emission. Then we have identified higher consuming motors. Okay, in our power plant, big more than 6.6 kV motors, numbers of motors are there, huge consumptions are there. So we have to identify, and we have reducing power consumption. If I am giving the just simple example, in ID fan, our current is 96, 95 is the minimum requirement at a full load, but our ID fan is running at 130, 140 amperes due to air ingress in the system. So we have identified by O2 mappings in each and every areas, and after that we during the shutdown we address each and every location religiously, and we achieve huge power saving in this area. Then boiler feed pump having huge power consumption per day, 5 to 6 megawatt power consumption each and every boiler feed pump have. So we study and take a test, and recirculation valves are there. If recirculation RC valve is passing, then power consumption is increased. So we have taken action, and all passing valves we attended. Then definitely we get huge benefits for per day. Each and every pumps 1 megawatt power savings are there. So this is general ideas what we did, because in our topic is demonstrating India's achievement in energy conservation and efficiency. Generally, each and everybody have cumulative effects, then country's achievements will come. So first of all, I am giving the simple example, so you can understand how our country achieve the goal through this topic. Then numbers of youngsters are there. They are knowing about the TikTok. TikTok app is knowing. TikTok having the carbon emission more than Greek country. If people are using TikTok, they are doing carbon emission more than Greek country. Today's Indian Express is there, and one topic is also there. Then we are utilizing numbers of every day 140 crores people are seeing every day numbers of reels and movies in mobile. You cannot believe more than 20,000 megawatt per day you are consuming through mobile. This is real data, and because frequently you are charging the mobile and utilizing the mobile, this is big loss. And one more thing, vampire power. Vampire power everybody knowing. Generally, what vampire means booth like this. So actually, most of the family having 4 to 5 mobiles, and each and every charger is plugged in plug position, and even the switch is off, drop of energy is there. And in our country, more than 4,000 megawatt energy is dropping through vampire energy. Then we are not switching AC, TV, even though we are knowing, but we are not off the TV. Through remote we close it, but not TV through switch. What happened? Definitely power will consume, not full, but slight. In 140 crores people of country, it's a big amount of power utilization. So in our country, we are knowing, unknowingly increasing our carbon emission in our country. Delhi situation is worse day by day, everybody is knowing. And even though we are not taking solid action, one time OD1 system for car, numbers of fuels is saved. Generally, what we do, if I would like to purchase car, then my child definitely told me, Papa, we have to purchase SUV like this car. We cannot, because in city this kind of car is not required. It's only luxury. Because fuel consumption 8 to 10 kilometer per hour. Even if I am utilizing Alto and other car, 20 kilometer per liter average will get in city. But definitely we will purchase big car and increasing the emission. We cannot say anybody, if I am going to Junagadh or Rajkot, I cannot say my relatives, okay, I am going to Junagadh for same function. If you are interested, come with my car. I am not telling. I am going with my wife only. This is kind of activities increasing the carbon emission in the country. And we are always feel dirty to use city bus and everything. It's our status symbols will definitely hurt. So such kind of activities will increasing the energy consumption. We have to save the water also. In our power sector, 3.5 meter cube per megawatt is our standard, and previously it's more than 5 meter cube per megawatt. Now we have achieved such target in our power sectors, and in new unit, supercritical unit, new design units we are utilizing. So fuel consumption is directly reduced. So this kind of activities we are doing, and 14 December each and every year we are celebrating Energy Conservation Day, and this kind of day is helpful for each and everybody to educate, learning, and to we can act in our life also. Generally, we are using gas, burning gas in house. So most of the gas burner having 30 to 35 burner efficiency only. So if we utilize 100 meter cube, only 35 meter cube gas is utilized for the cooking, 65 meter cube is wastage. This is so energy efficiency, cooking system is coming, everything is coming. And what is the thing our role? So our Honorable Prime Minister given the target 500 gigawatt renewable energy for the country, and if we achieve the target of 500 gigawatt, how we can consume? This is the big target. Because energy cannot store. So nowadays, sometimes in summer and other we can consume, but in monsoon solar energy we cannot consume. So we have to think about how to consume. So government is giving the task for EV vehicles, scooter, cars. So we can consume through solar grid, and two grid system will also which in future come. And second thing, everyone is knowing or not knowing, India is aggressively going for the pump storage. Why pump storage? Pump storage is a renewable kind of storage. When renewable energy is more, we can use for pumping, and two reservoirs are there, lower reservoir and upper reservoir. In between turbine is there. Same turbine is working as a pump and as a turbine both. And during the daytime, we can lift the water to upper reservoir, and during the peak hours we can use for the generation. So this is kind of recycle cycle we can consume the energy. Numbers of activities going on in our country for thinking, discussion how to consume the 500 gigawatt, because Gujarat have 120 gigawatt power target in solar, and everybody utilizing e-vehicle. But if you are charging through the direct electricity, not instead you don't have any rooftop solar or anything, so your vehicle is not green. Got it? Because you are, if you are not utilizing renewable energy for charging of EV vehicles, your EV is not green. Got it? So these kind of activities we have to think about, because this is wide topic and numbers of, we can say in detail numbers of points, but this is main thing. And generally this year most of the world country have appreciated India for achieving huge target in PET, and you cannot believe through PET our perform achievement trade by Bureau of Energy Efficiency to give the target to industries, thermal power station, other industries, railway, and 55,000 crore per year India have saved in fuel. 55,000 crore. This is the report published by BE just now. And in terms of fuel saving, 290 million metric ton fuel save, and more than 9 million metric ton carbon emission saving did through these activities in India. Then Ujala scheme, government came with the Ujala scheme, and through Ujala scheme huge power saving achievement. Previously we are utilizing tube light, then lamp, then sodium lamp, or street light. Numbers of 300 kilowatt lamps are there. So 300 watts lamps are there. So we are utilizing such kind of equipment. Now we are converted into LED, and in country through Ujala scheme, country has saved more than 38 crore per year in terms of units. Million metric units is I forgot the exact capacity in kWh, but in terms of money, 38 crore rupees we are saving through Ujala lamp only given to the poor people in the country. Then 5-star labeling, we are utilizing AC, fridge, 5-star fridge, everything. So it will help to reduce our power consumption. And ultimately what happened? Our production through industry, thermal power station, fuel requirement will reduce, and our carbon emission will reduce. Then building codes will come, and energy, green energy building and everything. Such kind of activities did in India by the government, and it big achievement this year we have achieved. So this year we are demonstrating India's achievement in energy conservation and efficiency. If any equipment, we are utilizing equipment with good efficiency or poor efficiency. If we are utilizing any power station with good efficiency, then power consumption, actual power consumption definitely will reduce. And in turbine, case of turbine, after turbine R&M, we increase 1.5 to 1.6 percent turbine efficiency from 85.2 to 87.6 efficiency will increase. So such kind of activities will help on that ground. Government has decided all thermal power plant units more than 25 years old units should have turbine R&M and boiler R&M religiously, and one guideline and rules published for R&M scheme also. So each and every compulsion is there, and day to day our activities in power generation we can see. Generally, National Energy Awareness Campaign, this is one kind of national awareness campaign through such kind of institute. So we can say numbers of activities we are doing in house. Each and every home having huge potential of saving. You cannot believe. In each and every home, you cannot believe. In my previously electricity bill in Gandhinagar, more than 5,000, 6,000 rupees. Then I am trying to reduce through each and every activities observing. Then in winter only 1,200 rupees. This is personal experience. So we have to observe our house also. So it will cumulatively affect to give the country to demonstrate such kind of activities. Energy Conservation Award recognize industry and individuals to expectational contribution. If we are doing good activities for energy conservation and everything, Government of India through Bureau of Energy Efficiency, they are recognizing us and industries as a personal, and they give the award for such kind of activities. Star and labeling program, each and everybody is knowing, 5-star rating and everything. Then demand side management program. Demand side management program is a main concern in future also, because supply and demand cycle is changed now. Previously daytime and peak hours is there. Nowadays peak hours is shifted to evening and night. So 100% cycle is changed, and we have to think about how much renewable energy we are generating. Rooftop solar is increasing, per house energy consumption is reduced through rooftop solar, and pattern is totally changed. So we have to study, and load dispatch center and other institute are there. They are giving the data to CEA, and CEA publish the report for demand and pattern in key sectors. So whatever activities are there, if previously we are giving the electricity farmer to in night hours only, now we are giving the electricity in daytime, because solar energy is increasing. So we are through Kisan Suryodaya Yojana and other activities are there. We are giving the power to farmer in daytime. So such kind of studies is required for the country for sustainable generation and quality generation and to reduce the carbon emission is main thing. In future, smart grid, smart meters definitely is a good concept in European countries and other developed countries have, and India definitely will come. And nowadays you are choosing in mobile Geo, Vodafone, like this, Airtel, which kind of tower you would like to utilize, you are choosing by your decision. In future, such kind of definitely will come. In daytime, which kind of power you would like to utilize. In night time, power trading you are doing for on also. So smart meter and smart activities. Last year, India is the host for G20 countries, and G20 countries had appreciated after visit of each and every part of India's industries and people living style they have observed and focus on energy transaction and conservation. So you see our railway system is improving, through Vande Bharat and other activities. So people is diverting to train by instead of by road, because I am reaching Bombay within 5 hours. Why I should go by through my car? So such kind of activities we are going to implementing in countries, and international organization is also just completed, and renewable energy sector is fast growing in the India. Wind, solar, hybrid, and then hydro pump storage, and net zero goal. What is net zero goal? Commitment. Anybody knowing? We are saying 2070 India net zero. Yes. Actually, net zero means near to zero, but not zero, but not means net zero goals is very top task. You are absolutely right, but country had a goal, and we are doing such kind of activities, thinking and implementing through 2047 vision of our Prime Minister, and primarily the numbers of institutes also working on this, how to achieve this net zero goal, and carbon emission is increasing. We are knowing very well. So we have to reduce because industries is increasing. We are crowding through twin city. Gandhinagar and Ahmedabad is twin city. Rajkot and Gondal is twin city, like this. But we are not thinking about thousands of hectares land is going in development of this type of and farming land and other activities through this. So we have to think about, and we have to reduce such kind of activities, and generally we have to adopt efficient appliances and practice spread awareness to community, participate in energy conservation program, and support renewable energy solution. So this is one kind of solution. And any question in this topic, you are most welcome, please.
Hello. Yes, any question?
Thank you very much. Very good topic. It's a need of today. My question is very simple. Since December 91, we are insisting conservation of energy, renewable energy. Even then, carbon deposition in environment is worst. One day will come that human being, how they will survive in this environment. What process is going on through these 2 or 3 ways? My question is this succeed to save the human life? Thank you.
Good question for this. Generally, it's a big challenge because we are seeing since last 10 years in Delhi's situation rushed day by day. During the last Diwali in Baroda, we fired crackers in such a way that the Baili areas carbon pollution increased more than 500 air index. So we are the only solution. If we are starting from ourselves, then and then it is possible. Otherwise, if we are not thinking about my friends will do and I will not do, so this is not possible. Each and every people and each and everybody should have contributed to achieve this target. Otherwise, it is very difficult. You are absolutely right. Human being is a big challenge because you are not knowing, but in India, cancer of child 2 months, 3 months to 8 months is increasing drastically. You cannot believe. Drastically. That civil hospital, cancer child hospitals, before 3 to 4 years only 1 ward are there. 3 ward is increasing, but still no room. And they are due to this kind of pollution and activities suffering such kind of cancers. And definitely it will create a big issue to human being in future also.
Any question? Yes.
As a layman, जैसे दिल्ली एनसीआर एरिया का जो पोल्यूशन का इशू है डे बाय डे ईयर बाय ईयर खराब होती जा रही है. हमारा नेशनल एंड स्टेट जो गवर्नमेंट्स हैं इनके कंबाइंड एफर्ट के बाद भी सिचुएशन इम्प्रूव नहीं हो रही है. तो ये मैसेज हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे होगा कि हम 2070 का या 2047 का जो टारगेट रखे हैं अचीव कर लेंगे, जहाँ पे हमारे टॉप ये ब्यूरोक्रेट्स और लीडरशिप करती है, वहाँ की सिचुएशन अगर ये है तो. दूसरा, अभी कल्चर इम्प्रूव करने की जरूरत है. एक घरों में पहले कभी कभी एक गाड़ी होती थी, अभी 4 गाड़ियाँ हैं. बेटे के लिए अलग, बहू के लिए अलग, और पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट जो है कम है, ट्रैफिक बहुत ज़्यादा है. हालांकि गवर्नमेंट नहीं कर सकती सारी चीज़ें, लेकिन सोशल अवेयरनेस की और पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट जो है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूज करने की ज़रूरत है. ये भी ट्रैफिक भी एक बहुत बड़ी समस्या है जो एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन एज वेल एज पोल्यूशन दोनों को अफेक्ट करती है.
Joshi will say, Dr. Joshi.
मैं इसको थोड़ा सपोर्ट करूंगा. Rather than doing this or this energy conservation and this renewable energy and this public renewal,
see, we know that, see, awareness comes from a school. So this program should be at school level, but it's a part of our function to be organized. Now, if you look at this, in the beginning of the seminar or the lectures, I have said, please put your phone in silent. Now, you are well-educated people, even though there are a number of people who have not. So, social awareness, even though there is a social awareness, you cannot make it because you have to, first of all, you have to apply the system on you yourself itself. See, now he has said that the trains, Vande Bharat, now you will avoid going by your own vehicle and you will go by a train. So you are now conserving the energy. Now we are developing these things. Now for zero emission by 770, now thermal power station we can replace by nuclear power station. That will be the one of the ideal thing, and so renewable energies will be added up. Now you have to curtail your load in such a way or manage your load in such a way that your load remains flat. If you achieve this, nuclear power will do. You may not require renewables. But even though it's the peaking, now you have said the electrical vehicles. Now how you can use electrical vehicles? Now when you come at home at 7 around, the peak period is 7 to 11. The remaining battery of your EV you can use for your household by inverter, and then during off peak around 12 to 2 you can charge your vehicle. Then you are also making the load flatten, and if you make the load curve flat, you will get energy conservation much more easily and efficiency will also improve. Thank you very much.
Okay, on the global warming ને નાથવા આપણે જાતે શું કરી શકીએ? પોતે શું કરવાનું છે? That is first time it is required. So this we will circulate to our members of the Institute of Engineers Vadodara local centers through WhatsApp or through mail, and also to the members of the Society of Power Engineers. So this is a soft copy is also with us. So we will circulate within 1 or 2 days. Okay, now I request the SK Joshi sir to present the certificate to the from the Institute of Engineers. Okay, question again, sir? Okay, so next speaker is Arunesh Dwivedi. Presently, he is working in the energy management section of the Electrical Research and Development Association, Vadodara. He has conducted more than 250, give a big hand. He has conducted 250 energy audits in the process industries, steel sections, and also the power plants. His work of the interest is the professional thermodynamics, fluid dynamics, transport phenomena, heat and mass transfer, and process optimization. He is MTech honors in energy management from School of Energy and Environment, DABB, Indore. Basically, he is a BE chemical engineer from NIT Raipur. He is also a certified accredited energy auditor. So very few accredited energy auditors are in our India. So he is a accredited energy auditor and presently is working with the EDA. Thank you. Now this is your platform, sir.
Thank you very much for introducing me. Actually, I feel privileged here being a part of Energy Conservation Day program. आने के पहले मेरे मन में एक क्वेश्चन चल रहा था, वो मैं आप लोगों से एज ए ऑडियंस पूछता हूँ कि हमें एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन डे सेलिब्रेट करने की रिक्वायरमेंट क्यों पड़ी। ये कॉन्सेप्ट जो है अभी लेटेस्ट ही है, एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन डे जो हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। एज ए थर्मोडायनेमिक फर्स्ट लॉ, एनर्जी इज ऑलरेडी कंजर्व्ड, इट कैन नॉट बी क्रिएट नॉर बी डिस्ट्रॉयड। तो अगर एनर्जी ऑलरेडी कंजर्व है तो why we celebrating energy conservation day? एक रीजन जो मुझे समझ में आता है वो मैं आपको बताता हूँ। रीजन है एनर्जी कन्वर्जन। एक्चुअली हमें एनर्जी कन्वर्जन डे मनाना चाहिए, क्योंकि वी आर नॉट इफिशिएंट टू कन्वर्ट एनर्जी फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर फॉर्म, और ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसेस वी क्रिएट न्यूसेंस टू द एनवायरनमेंट, न्यूसेंस टू द नेचुरल रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट and other nuisance like noise, pollution, earth degradation, natural source deterioration, exploration. लेकिन प्रकृति ने हमें एक एग्जाम्पल सेट किया है, वो हम कभी देखते नहीं। सबसे इफिशिएंट लिविंग बीइंग, जिसको हम लिविंग बीइंग काउंट करते हैं, सबसे लिविंग बीइंग जो इफिशिएंट है एनर्जी कन्वर्जन में, वो है ट्री। बाय फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस इट कन्वर्ट थर्मल एनर्जी और फोटोन एनर्जी टू देयर फूड एंड रिलीज ऑक्सीजन फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग। तो अगर नेचर ने हमको इतना ज्ञान या इतना नॉलेज दिया है बाय डूइंग ए प्रोसेस, कि हम नॉन कन्वेंशनल एनर्जी, जो कि अच्छा एनर्जी है, जो कभी डिमिनिश नहीं होगी, कम नहीं होगी, उसको एज ए फूड हम कन्वर्ट करके रह सकते हैं। एज ए ट्री हमको ऑक्सीजन भी मिलता है और फूड भी मिलता है। पर ड्यू टू ह्यूमन बीइंग ग्रीडीनेस, एक लालच है, एक कंफर्ट जोन क्रिएट करने की एक जो दौड़ है, जैसे कि जेठवा सर ने भी बताया, आपका भी क्वेश्चन उससे ही रिलेटेड था, कि हम लोग एक दौड़ में हैं, वी आर इन हरीडनेस, ए रेस। किसके लिए रेस है हमारी रेस है हमारे कंफर्ट जोन की। हम कंफर्ट जोन में रहना चाहते हैं, हम फास्ट मूव करना चाहते हैं, हम अपने टारगेट को जल्दी अचीव करना चाहते हैं, हमको सब कुछ बहुत ही कम समय में चाहिए। पर अल्टीमेटली इस प्रोसेस में हम डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहे हैं हमारे ही एनवायरनमेंट को, अपने ही आसपास की सराउंडिंग्स को, और ये चीज जो है नॉन रिकवरेबल है। नॉन रिकवरेबल इस सेंस में है कि अगर नेचुरल रिसोर्स धीरे धीरे डिप्लेट होते जाएंगे तो अल्टीमेटली एग्जॉस्ट हो जाएंगे। जो हमारी आने वाली पीढ़ी है उनको हम क्या देंगे? हम उनको एक वर्स्ट इन्वायरमेंट देंगे जो कभी रिकवर नहीं होगा, सफोकेटिव माहौल देंगे, ट्रीज नहीं रहेंगे, फूड क्राइसिस रहेगी, और एक चेन रिएक्शन, इट इज ए चेन रिएक्शन। अगर क्लाइमेट चेंज होगा तो जो है फूड सिक्योरिटी नहीं रहेगी, हमारा प्रोडक्टिविटी कम हो जाएगी, एग्रीकल्चर लैंड डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएंगे, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग होगी, फ्लड आएगा, और शायद सीजन भी चेंज हो जाए। तो हमारा जो इन्वायरमेंट है वो टोटली डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा। इसीलिए मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से एक एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन डे प्रोग्राम जो है हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं इस सेंस में कि शायद एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग हमको कुछ लर्निंग मिले, और हम जो अपनी प्रोसेस है एनर्जी कंजर्व करने की वो कर पाए। एज ए एनर्जी ऑडिटर जेठवा सर के साथ काफी हमने काम किया है जीसेक में एनर्जी ऑडिट। एक कॉन्सेप्ट जीसेक का मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। हम प्रिपेयर होते हैं प्रिवेंटिव मेंटेनेंस के लिए। जीसेक ने अपने आप को प्रिवेंटिव मेंटेनेंस के लिए रेडी रखा बाय डूइंग फॉलो अप मेजरमेंट्स, ऑडिट्स, परफॉर्मेंस इवैल्यूएशन ऑफ द इक्विपमेंट्स। उससे क्या एडवांटेज हुआ कि जो भी इनएफिशिएंसी हमारे प्रोसेस में आने वाली है उसके लिए हम पहले से ही तैयार हो गए बाय डूइंग रेगुलर मेजरमेंट्स एंड ऑडिट्स। हमने उस चीज का वेट नहीं किया जो गवर्नमेंट एज पर पॉलिसी 3 इयर्स में एनर्जी ऑडिट करना है। हमने एवरी ईयर अपने आप को रेडी रखा बाय डूइंग परफॉर्मेंस टेस्ट ऑफ द एयर प्रीहीटर, इकोनोमाइजर, बॉयलर, और उसकी इन्वेंट्री भी हमने क्रिएट करी। इन्वेंट्री क्रिएट करने से अगर कोई पार्ट्स इनएफिशिएंट है या कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो इमीडिएटली हम उसको मेंटेनेंस कर सकते हैं, रिप्लेसमेंट कर सकते हैं। मेरे पास प्रेजेंट करने को 3 केस स्टडी है रिलेटेड टू एनर्जी ऑडिट एज एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन। पहली जो केस स्टडी है दैट इज रिलेटेड टू डिजाइन मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ द बॉयलर। एग्जिस्टिंग बॉयलर जो है उसमें सर्टेन हम मॉडिफिकेशन करके वी इनहेंस द हीट रिकवरी ऑफ द फ्रॉम द फ्लू गैस। सेकेंड केस स्टडी है हमारी कि मिसकंसेप्शन अबाउट चूजिंग बेस्ट एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन रिकमेंडेशन। There are 2 recommendations, but 1 recommendation is not fulfilling the whole energy conservation opportunity. और तीसरा है एक हार्नेसिंग हिडन एनर्जी, वो भी केस स्टडी में मैं आपको बताऊंगा। बीच में अगर कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हैं। This is my first case study related to boiler efficiency improvement. It is a systematic typical diagram of the power plant boiler. Generally, boiler having 2 parts. First pass have a combustion zone and radiation zone, and second part is convection zone. जो first part है तो combustion occurring in the furnace zone, and heat is transferred through radiation to the valve, and water is get heated and evaporated ultimately. In second pass there is a 2 components. First is economizer and second is air filter. Economizer is used for to heat the water to recover heat from the flue gas, and air filter is the equipment which is used to preheat the air, ambient air, and ultimately it is supplied to the boiler. During the audit, we have measured these parameters which we have listed out here. First column is the design value and second column is operating parameters. Here you see that the flue gas temperature at economizer inlet is 560 and operating value is 587. It is clearly indicated here that the operating value is higher than the design value. And throughout the flue gas path, here you see that the flue gas average temperature is higher than the design value of the system. So the flue gas temperature at the economizer outlet is still higher on higher side, and at the exit of the air preheater is still on higher side. As per efficiency point of view, majority of heat transfer should be done inside the convection zone, and exhaust flue gas should be minimum low as possible. It is our objective. If it is minimum, then the boiler is efficient. But here you see that the operational value is more than design value. Plant is maintaining optimum oxygen. We know that the oxygen level between 3.2 to 4 is, we can consider it optimum for combustion process. The calculated efficiency is lower than the design value. The average GCV of the coal is, design value is 4200 kilocalorie per kg, whereas the measured value is on higher side 5500. तो यहाँ पे एक पिक्चर क्लियर होती है एज ए ऑडिटर या एज ए प्लांट मैनेजर कि थ्रू आउट कन्वेक्शन पास में टेम्परेचर इज ऑन हायर साइड और एग्जिट में भी 177 इज ऑन हायर साइड. दैट्स व्हाई द फ्लू वेयर द एफिशिएंसी इज 1% लोअर साइड. तो अब एज ए इंजीनियर वी नीड टू इंस्पेक्ट द रीजंस. तो इसमें एक चीज तो एविडेंट है कि जो फ्लू गैस का जो टेम्परेचर है थ्रू आउट कन्वेक्शन जोन में हायर साइड में है, और एक प्रोबेबल रीजन हो सकता है हाई जीसीबी. कोल की हाई जीसीबी इज मे बी ड्यू टू हाई वोलेटाइल कंटेंट. कोल में कार्बन, वोलेटाइल कंटेंट, एश सल्फर वगैरह, ये उसके मेन कंपोनेंट होते हैं। जो वोलाटाइल कंपोनेंट है वो उनकी प्रॉपर्टी होती है स्पॉन्टेनियस कंबशन की, और जैसे ही वो स्पॉन्टेनियस कंबशन होता है,
At the time of present considering this, what would be the percentage of this?
yes, we have considered, but we have mentioned only important parameters here. So the high GCV indicates high volatile content in the boiler, and the high volatile content always occurring spontaneous combustion in the combustion tube and release of a huge amount of flue gas. So due to release of huge amount of flue gas, there is a rush velocity increase in the furnace tube. तो अगर velocity increase होगी तो क्या होगा? The retention time inside the furnace will get reduced. तो जो ट्रांसफर हीट ट्रांसफर के लिए जो चाहिए होगा वो उस पीरियड में उसको नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द फर्नेस इज फिक्स्ड, सरफेस इज फिक्स्ड, तो वो चीज जो है हीट ट्रांसफर में नहीं होगा। दैट्स व्हाई द होल कन्वेक्शन जोन इज ऑन हाई टेम्परेचर साइड एज कंपेयर टू डिजाइन। अब प्रॉब्लम ये है कि अगर बॉयलर का डिजाइन 4200 जीसीवी के लिए है, तो व्हाई शुड प्लांट यूज 5500 जीसीवी कोल? तो यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी है। पहले इंडियन कोल अवेलेबल था, बाद में पॉलिसी ऐसा चेंज हुआ या इकोनॉमिक रेट ऐसा ग्लोबल रेट चेंज हुआ कि दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज कंपल्सरी, मतलब यूज करने के लिए फोर्स्ड हो गया कि वो हाई जीसीवी कोल यूज करें। तो ड्यूरिंग द ऑडिट we find that historical data suggests that increase in exit flue gas were seen after switching from Indian coal to imported coal. So there is a huge heat recovery potential. We evaluate the heat recovery potential, that is 17.3 million kilocalorie per hour. So based on that observation, we suggest that we need to install one more module of the economizer to recover more heat from flue gas. पर इसमें एक प्रॉब्लम, एक कंस्ट्रेंट था कि if you add some extra tubes of economizer, it will increase the pressure drop of the system, water side. It also increase the draft in flue gas side, and there is necessary to means there should be available some space for installation. तो एक इंजीनियरिंग पूरा डिजाइन और एक होमवर्क की रिक्वायरमेंट थी, जिसमें हमको ओईएम को भी इन्वॉल्व करना पड़ा। जो ओरिजिनल इक्विपमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरर था उससे भी हमने गाइडेंस लिया, और अल्टीमेटली मॉड्यूल के लिए जगह वहां पे स्पेस अवेलेबल था। तो प्लांट हैज ऑलरेडी इंप्लीमेंटेड दिस सजेशन इन आफ्टर a few years, and here you see that the improvement ultimately there is still temperature is on higher side 588, but here you see that the exit flue gas get reduced to 147 degrees centigrade. So overall the system efficiency get improved, and there is a efficiency improvement of 1%, approximately 1%. This is our picture of pictorial review of our measurement scheme. We install all the sensors and take the measurements, and this is the result. Total 29,304 tons per year we save the coal by implementing this suggestion, which is equivalent to reduction of in carbon dioxide emission 64,700 tons per year. This is a huge saving in terms of greenhouse emission and also in terms of money. 15.8 crore of rupees is saved, just investment of the 9 crore rupees. Here you see that the installation process of economizer tube in the boiler. Now, this is my second case study. In this case study, plant were already implemented some energy conservation measures in this system. First, just I go through the what happening in this CW cooling water system. CW circulating water pump collect the cold water from the sump and then circulate through the condenser unit, and then water again go to as a hot water to the cooling tower and get cooled by induced fan system. Steam is coming from the turbine, dumped to the condenser and get condensed. This is the overall scheme. As per cooling process, hot water cooled by the law of evaporation. जब भी evaporation होगा, there is a release of the latent heat. Latent heat में huge amount of latent heat get evaporated and going to the atmosphere. That is the fundamental of the cooling tower. And the cooling process depends on the ambient condition. अगर ambient ठंडा होगा, उसका relative humidity कम होगा, ठंड में dry air हो जाता है, तो mass transfer operation या cooling tower का performance improve हो जाता है. तो plant management ने इस चीज का एडवांटेज लिया. क्या एडवांटेज लिया कि उन्होंने विंटर सीजन में कूलिंग वाटर का सेट पॉइंट ऑटो में डाल करके उन्होंने सेट कर दिया, और जब वो सेट पॉइंट अचीव हो जाता था कोल्ड वाटर का, तब फैन ऑटोमेटिक शट ऑफ हो जाता था. तो दे सेव इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर बाय दिस मेथड. बट हियर इज द मेजरमेंट. You can see that design value is 40 degree centigrade hot water temperature and water is cooled to 31, मतलब 9 डिग्री का डेल्टा टी है कूलिंग, जबकि ऑपरेशनल वैल्यू जो है 38 to 31, मतलब समवॉट इक्वल है. लेकिन सारी कंडीशन फेवरेबल होने के बाद भी कंडेंसर जो बैक प्रेशर है, कंडेंसर बैक अल्टीमेटली हम कूलिंग क्यों करते हैं? हम कूलिंग टावर को यूज करते हैं कंडेंसर के बैक प्रेशर को कम करने के लिए. तो टरबाइन साइकिल में कूलिंग टावर का काम होता है कि कंडेंसर में कूलिंग वाटर सप्लाई करके कंडेंसेट को स्टीम को कंडेंस करके वापस फीड साइकिल में भेजना. जितना बेटर कूलिंग होगा कंडेंसर में, उतना ही अच्छा वैक्यूम होगा, और जितना अच्छा वैक्यूम होगा उतना ही पावर जनरेशन इफिशिएंट होगा. ये एक साइकिल है. तो अल्टीमेटली टरबाइन साइकिल को इफिशिएंट बनाने के लिए कूलिंग टावर का अच्छा परफॉर्म करना इज द की पॉइंट. यहां पे आप देखेंगे कि ऑपरेटिंग वैल्यू जो है, ऑलरेडी आप देखिए कि एम्बिएंट टेम्परेचर 28 है, मींस ये विंटर सीजन का मेजरमेंट है, और उस समय कंडेंसर बैक प्रेशर जो है डिटोरिएट हो चुका है. कहने का मतलब ये है कि हमने कूलिंग टावर के फैन का इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी सेव करने के चक्कर में हमने जो टरबाइन साइकिल से जो इफिशिएंट पावर जनरेशन हो सकता था उसको हमने कंप्रोमाइज कर दिया बाय इम्प्लीमेंटिंग सच स्कीम, जो कि एक मिसकंसेप्शन है. हमको कैसा है कि जब भी एनर्जी ऑडिट करना है तो हमको सिस्टम को होलिस्टिक व्यू में देखना पड़ेगा, एज ए होलिस्टिक व्यू, कि ये इक्विपमेंट का परफॉर्मेंस है, इसको इफिशिएंट बनाना है, प्लस ये जिस चीज के लिए है या जिसको ये सप्लाई कर रहा है उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है. ऐसा तो नहीं कि इसकी एनर्जी सेव करने से उसका परफॉर्मेंस डिटोरिएट हो जाए, या जो सेविंग हमको इससे मिलने वाली है उससे ज्यादा सेविंग हमको उस सिस्टम से मिल रहा है, तो हमको अल्टीमेटली वो देखना पड़ेगा. तो ऑब्जर्वेशन जो मैंने है वो सब आपको बता दिया है। अल्टीमेटली मैं आपको ये बताना चाह रहा हूं कि जो हमने रिकमेंडेशन दिया है वो ये है कि आप जो सेट पॉइंट जो 30 डिग्री पे था उसको आप 28 में कर दीजिए। सेट पॉइंट 28 में जाने से जो कंडेंसर को जो कोल्ड वाटर अवेलेबल होगा दैट इज मोर कोल्ड, तो दैट इज बेनिफिशियल फॉर द वैक्यूम जनरेशन। So back pressure get reduced, turbine cycle will be efficiently working. तो जो power generation होगा that is more as compared to less heat input to the system जो कि boiler में है। Here is the result. Cold water temperature that was 31 before the implementing this program. We suggest to reduce the set point up to 28. During the measurement, we get a 29 degree centigrade temperature. Overall vacuum is improved from 106 to 95.7. That is written in the back pressure, in terms of back pressure. So total, there is a heat rate improvement of 10 kilocalorie per unit per kilowatt hour. और हमको जो बेनिफिट मिल रहा था फैन स्विच ऑफ करने का, that is only 75 किलोवाट। अगर मैं उसका रफली एक हिसाब करूं तो इलेक्ट्रिकल सेविंग थी साल की 6 लाख, ओनली 6 लाख, जबकि थर्मल सेविंग है 58.8 लाख। हम अगर वो फैन का पावर नहीं सेव करें, सीधा हम उसको 28 डिग्री पे सप्लाई करें कंडेंसर में, तो जो परफॉर्मेंस इंप्रूव होगा टरबाइन साइकिल का फॉर जनरेटिंग इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर फॉर सेम हीट इनपुट, दैट इज 58.8 lakhs. The third case study is from pharma industry actually. ये थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंड करना थोड़ा इसमें डिफिकल्ट है कि सेविंग कहाँ से आई। क्यों? क्योंकि इसमें थर्मोडायनेमिक्स का कॉन्सेप्ट है। थर्मोडायनेमिक्स का कॉन्सेप्ट ये है कि जो हाई क्वालिटी एनर्जी है दैट इज डिटरमाइंड बाय द टेम्परेचर। इसको मैं और डाउन टू अर्थ बात करूं तो आप देखेंगे कि जो सी है दैट इज मास में अनलिमिटेड है, आप काउंट नहीं कर सकते, और उसका टेम्परेचर 28-29 है। तो अगर मैं मास मल्टीप्लाई बाय टेम्परेचर करूं तो देखेंगे कि उसमें कितना ह्यूज एनर्जी है, बट दैट एनर्जी इज लो ग्रेड। लो ग्रेड मतलब वो एनर्जी जिसको हम वर्क आउटपुट में कन्वर्ट नहीं कर सकते। इसको ऐसा समझ सकते हैं कि अगर मेरे पास एक वाटर है जो कि 50-60 डिग्री पे है और वही वाटर जो है 200-300 डिग्री पे है, तो मैं 200-300 को यूज कर सकता हूं वर्क आउटपुट लेने के लिए, पर मैं 58 डिग्री से वर्क आउटपुट ले ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि हीट ट्रांसफर के लिए डेल्टा टी होना चाहिए। जैसे करंट फ्लो के लिए वोल्टेज चाहिए, वैसा ही हीट ट्रांसफर के लिए टेम्परेचर का होना बहुत जरूरी है। तो ये थर्ड केस स्टडी में एक फार्मा इंडस्ट्री है। द हेडर इज रनिंग थ्रू आउट द प्लांट एट 8.5 बार विद द टेम्परेचर ऑफ बिटवीन 176 to 180 डिग्री। तो स्टीम में एक पोटेंशियल तो है वर्क आउटपुट का। जब भी टेम्परेचर हाई होगा, प्रेशर हाई होगा, तो सिस्टम में देयर विल बी द अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ टेकिंग हार्नेसिंग वर्क। तो लेकिन इस प्लांट में जो रिक्वायरमेंट थी, एक केमिकल रिएक्शन एक रिएक्टर में होता था, उसकी जैकेट हीटिंग के लिए हमको स्टीम हीटिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट थी, और उसके लिए हमको 8.5 बार प्रेशर की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं थी। तो हम क्या किए इस प्रोसेस में करते थे, एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोसेस में, कि 8.5 बार स्टीम लेट डाउन थ्रू प्रेशर रिड्यूसिंग वाल्व। अपने पावर प्लांट में भी ये पीआरडीएस सिस्टम होता है जहां पे हम प्रेशर को, स्टीम को रिड्यूस करते हैं फॉर ऑक्सिलरी हीटिंग के लिए। तो यहाँ पर भी जो है प्रेशर को रिड्यूस किया गया फ्रॉम 8.5 बार टू 4 बार, और 4 बार की स्टीम को हमने डी सुपर हीट करके जैकेट हीटिंग में यूज किया। इसमें आप क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि एनर्जी कहाँ पे लॉस हुई? मुझे तो यहाँ पे ऐसा दिख नहीं रहा है कोई एनर्जी लॉस हुई हो। सिंपल जो हीट थी उसको हमने प्रेशर से रिड्यूस कर दिया और स्प्रे करके 4 kg की स्टीम बना ली। पर यहाँ पर लॉस हुआ है हिडन एनर्जी, जो हम हाई क्वालिटी सिस्टम से जो पावर हम वर्क डन एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते थे उसको हमने सिर्फ और हीटिंग करके डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया। जो हीटिंग और मिक्सिंग ये दो प्रोसेस थर्मोडायनेमिक के हिसाब से सबसे लो ग्रेड एनर्जी का कन्वर्जन है। और हाई ग्रेड कन्वर्जन किसको बोलते हैं? जो कि हाई टेम्परेचर सिस्टम से वर्क आउटपुट ले सके। वर्क आउटपुट मतलब अगर हम मैकेनिकल वर्क में कन्वर्ट कर लिया है तो हम उससे कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। मतलब हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी जनरेट कर सकते हैं, उससे कोई मैकेनिकल ट्रांसमिशन भी कर सकते हैं या कोई प्राइम मूवर्स को भी चला सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर वो डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया तो फिर हम नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो वर्क आउटपुट लेने के लिए हाई ग्रेड एनर्जी को डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं करना चाहिए। तो एनर्जी ऑडिट में हमने उनको सजेशन दिया कि आप एक स्मॉल माइक्रो टरबाइन लगा दीजिए। माइक्रो टरबाइन टेक द इनपुट ऑफ एट हाई प्रेशर एंड हाई टेम्परेचर एंड extract some work and then reduce the steam pressure up to the 4 bar as per requirement. During the analysis, the steam flow of average 9.6 ton per hour is consistent throughout the operation. इसमें माइक्रो टरबाइन का एक सबसे प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट होती है कि फ्लो शुड बी कंसिस्टेंट थ्रूआउट द ईयर, थ्रूआउट द ऑपरेशन, और प्रेशर वेरिएशन शुड नॉट बी ड्रास्टिकल विद इन द लिमिट। तो ये दोनों कंडीशन वहां पे मीट हो रही थी। तो बेस्ड ऑन दैट हिस्टोरिकल डेटा एंड द वर्क पोटेंशियल, we have suggested a stall back pressure turbine of 160 kilowatt capacity to harness the thermal energy. ये एक्चुअल सिनारियो है, ये उनके TCS सिस्टम से ही हमने ये पिक्स लिया हुआ है। तो जिस समय हमने ये पिक्स कैप्चर किया था, एट दैट टाइम द स्टीम टरबाइन वाज जनरेटिंग 97.52 किलोवाट। ये एक्चुअल व्यू है उसका जो हमने वहां पे इंप्लीमेंट करवाया। एंड दिस इंप्लीमेंटेशन कॉस्ट इज ओनली 50 lakhs rupees against the energy saving of 60.5 lakhs. So there is a simple payback period of only 10 months, and this is still working here. Okay sir, thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
in the case study number 1, how was the scenario of the fan giving a there is a m cube of the air
Hello.
with reference to increase, decrease, or was the remaining the same?
Sir, supply of fan means post out fan current is increased in a small margin as compared to that saving, thermal energy saving.
Right.
That is almost negligible.
Right.
It is not impact too much on the saving.
Okay. Thank you.
We have already taken this factor in account our calculation.
Right.
Yes. Any more question? Yes, from this side.
In case study 2, there is a saving for fan. So you can set the temperature for 28 by control feedback system by VFT implementation. So you can save that electricity cost also, and also in the turbine cycle.
Yes, sir.
What you can save? Rather than 6 lakh per annum, you can reduce to 3 lakhs or 3.5 lakhs. But something saving is there by control feedback system, VFD through fans running.
No, actually, there is a VFT operated fan actually.
So you can control by control feedback, you can set the temperature for 28. Effectiveness will be you can achieve.
No, that is not an issue of effectiveness. Cooling tower is still effective.
Okay.
But in winter season, what happened?
ambient temperature goes down, it is too much.
But in winter season you can set the temperature for 28 or 27 something. So you can set the temperature and control feedback. So when 27 achieve of the cooling cool water, it will automatically speed down by VFT.
Yes, sir.
There is a control feedback.
Yes, sir.
So you can achieve something from that also.
But that case study is not for this. Actually, case study में ऐसा है कि there is misconception.
Okay.
Because the whole system design is for 30
Okay.
degree.
Okay.
As per OEM, he recommend that the system is
30 degree. Okay.
30
System.
degree.
Okay.
But the system is designed for the worst condition
Okay.
or summer season.
Okay.
So we can take the advantage in winter
Okay.
season.
Okay.
So there is a misconception in the plant side, but we
Okay. Thank you.
In the control system, their setting is changed only. So there is no addition. So it is already control system operating.
Some saving is there and something.
we are not bypassing the system actually, we are just correct.
Okay, any more question? Thank you very much. I request the YV Joshi to present the certificate to the Arunesh. सभी लोग अपनी जगह पे खड़े होके राष्ट्रगीत का गान करेंगे, बाद में खाना खाएंगे। जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय। Thank you, participants. Thank you very much. भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की जय।
Thank you.